What's up, guys? I had the music playing, but I also have my thing on. Let me check my sound, cause yeah, testing. I don't think I should hear me talking. All right, there we go. Q. All right, so I'm going to assume that it sounds better with me turned off. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Yep. And there is a delay, but because I'm listening to it on my phone and I noticed there's a delay. All right, let's go ahead and throw that face rig on. All right. This is Trimmer. He's another character for the Silent Blade series. I'm not really sure how I want to dress him, to be truthful about it. I may just use what's already here. Just get rid of the sleeves, make a mask for it. Oh, I never did. Yeah, I'm tripping. Assign. All right, there we go. Yeah, and then on him, go to long arms. Select. And hold on. Why does it do that? All right. Oops, I did that wrong. I did that all the way wrong. This is what I want to get rid of. All right. There we go. All right. I'll use another set of boots. I think I have a set. Oh yeah, those are the boots I use for the doctor. I might end up using those for him too. Yeah, why not? Sure. I don't like the way this is in the front right here. Uh, fine with me. All right. That's still too big. Alrighty then. Yep.
Get energized at Planet Fitness. Simply join.
Then I'll be okay with that, because that was getting on my nerves. Alright. And I know this is probably going to put a copyright on this, but oh well. Ain't like I'm going to make any money off of it anyway. Alright, so let's see here. Guess not. Alright, let me just use just this. And as for the color, yeah. Still didn't like feel dead on. That soul definitely has to be changed up though. Alright. make sure this is set. All right. Okey dokey. All right, I think I'm no. Let me go ahead and give this a trim also. I think I'm gonna add to it. No, I'll make a new mask. That's fine. It can have more than one. And this one will be no him. Make it more manageable when I start doing this part. All right. Don't forget to save. All right, let's see. So I definitely want this puffed out. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. Maybe to give him some sort of augment, I guess. I don't know. I thought about doing this helmet. Let me see what it look like if I bring it in. I just got it loaded up, right? Yep. I feel like it's crooked. Probably is. Yep. All right. I still don't understand why this thing's so many different pieces. Is it, like, does it break apart or something? This is just pieces individual. It's just individual pieces. I got an idea for that. I'll push this down. It's annoying me. All right, let's see. Select hierarchy. And boom. All right, there we go. He'll be able to take the helmet off, but yeah, lowercase, lowercase. Matter of fact, I'll make it for him, so it'll be for trimmer. Go down to the mesh object. Give it a constraint. It won't be to this armature, so I'll turn it off for now. Over here. Alright. That seems loud to me. What's going on out there, guys? And what I am thinking about doing is on this mask, since it has multiple, well, it's one shader apparently. Yep, it is. All right, cool. That works in my favor. This one, let's organize this. This is good. All right. Cool. All right. I don't know why the normal goes way up there, but yeah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's the emission. Okay, cool. So it does have an emissive, and it's turned up. All right. All right. Well, let's make it 12. Let me turn this on so I can see 16 in the viewport. All right, that's cool. All right, anyway, what's this? Roughness. Yeah, I need that in there. Alright, so what I was thinking was, because, yeah, I guess I didn't turn this down. Where is that? Yeah, this needs to be 0.5. Alright. And It's 0.2. Okay. All right. So what I was thinking was, since this is on his head, this front piece here can pull in and out. So I could make it a separate piece and then give it its own origin. All right. And then just call it visor. All right. And then over here do the same. And then link it where it's a child of this. So keep transform. But it can be removed, or it could just like vanish rather. So what I was thinking was give it in the alpha channel color ramp and the noise. All right. Oh, I just thought about that. Disconnect. So this piece by itself needs to be disconnected so I can make it just the visor. My bad. That's better, right? No, I did not. All right, cool. Now I can do that. So if I come back over here, I need to turn this back to opaque and then click the visor and make it, yeah. Now I can use this. All right, cool. So let's see what happens. Yeah. All right, cool. But again, then I'm looking at like, why is it not disappearing? But that's because there is no alpha. There's no transparency. I mean, it's a make shader. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Just do this. All right. No Wrangler, bro. All right. Yep. There you go. Boom. All right. Cool. Now. Should have went down. Is it not going to work for me? Go to blend. Oh no, I saw. Dude, I'm tripping. I went to the wrong thing the whole time. This is where I'm supposed to went to. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I disconnect that. Yeah, so if I, yeah, there we go. All right. So if I go blend, all right, so that means, no, I don't want this. Let me do this instead. So I should be able to do it from here, right? Here we go. And then this will pull back. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was like, I know I was doing this wrong. It's like totally wrong. Once it gets past what? 1? Alright, so this would be like 0.15, and then take this to 0, and then this can be what? As soon as this get past 5, it's pretty much gone. So let's say 0.995. And then every time just hit reset. Or let's say 0.1. And boom, it's there. Alright, cool. Even though we're getting that break in it, I don't like that. So I'm thinking it may need to be absolute. Or what? It's showing that it's working. Okay. It's back. Alright. I'm about to say, like, it tripped out. Look over, it was spinning. If you're still there, say amen. If not, okay. I think I'll turn this orange. Like actual orange. There we go. Cool. Yeah. That means boots have to change too. Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, yeah. I don't feel like that. Okay, so now I am curious about is if the other part's gonna go with it. Do the real test. Yo, what's up, Big Rand? Going on? I don't know if I should do that. Let me turn this off. One way to find out. Do the major test. Bring in the heavy hitters. Come on, thing. All right, let me give me a good old walk in there. Good old walk. Get that walk. That walk. All right, let's see what we got. Yep, it works. That's fine. All right, cool. All right, cool. So we got something here. We got something here. Man, I hate that damn error. Don't know what it's from. Don't know why it shows up, but it always shows up. All right, I just dropped this in there because I don't feel like being bothered. All right, cool. So now over to the hideout. Get to the hideout now. Get to the hideout now. Get to the hideout now. Yeah. Oh man, let's see how many characters we can put in here before it just don't want to work. I'm gonna turn everybody on. Then I'm gonna bring in the other guy. Oh snap! Well, we're about to find out quickly. Let me turn that off real quick because I don't want it to turn on just yet. So I need to bring the other guy in. Is that the center? Yeah, it is. All right, cool. Append. All right. Trimmer. And all of that is in there with him. I don't have to go get it. All right. I only hide it when I need to move things around. I have him sitting over here. I don't know, my bad. I like that track. I don't even know that track, but I like it. I can't see the chair. That's fine. Right? Got that drama. That drama. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, he's totally missing the chair. Let's fix that. He's a little one too. So you feel like you in animation? Why you say that? I ain't mad at it. I'm just curious as why you say that. Just get them foot straight. Nah, I usually stay like that. I use the whole transform. It'd be alright. I don't like the way that this does this, but I am thinking about like why this doesn't touch the floor. I mean, what, like the sound, right? So I'm like, I may have to go in and do some shape key stuff on his legs to push this on top of this, which means I have to be mindful of that and remember it. Because like, yeah. Because I mean, he's a short guy, so I figured he would probably closer to the edge. And he wouldn't sit all the way up there for one. So like right about here, and then we'll go further back. Well, not too much further back. Oh, let me do this. Oh. Man. Hey, all day. I'm with you in enhancing the vibe. Excuse me. All right, let's see what we got here. Wrong one. Quick. All right. Yeah, I'm just setting up the scene. I ain't even about to start animating nothing just yet. It's just scene setup because, like, my thing is he's sitting down even though this is not even the scene yet. Like, he shouldn't even be sitting down yet, but I'm just trying to make some shots real quick. So, like I was saying about the shape key, let's say you grab that. I'm gonna close this. And I'm gonna make a new shape key, right? So let's just say body sitting, take it all the way to 1, and then I'm gonna come into scope mode. I'm gonna turn that mirroring off, and then scale it down some, and then just come in and just push this up so it's not going through the chair. Right. Again, like I said, being mindful that I have to remember I did this shape key. Make that a little bigger. No, too big. All right, there we go. Alright, so once he goes to stand up, I have to bring that back. Alright, so he's sitting down, boom, alright, whatever. It looks crazy, but whatever, dude. Like, again, it's just going to be in a quick shot. It won't even be seen that much. And that's a sad thing to say, but at the end of the day, it's like, dude, you got to be realistic with yourself. Alright, let's see what we have here. And I don't even know what to do with his arm, so I guess I can put it across his chest. Let's just do that. And what exactly are you working on, Rand? Like you working on Silent? On old Silo? Alright, I think I just figured out how I want to shoot this scene now. So he will be sitting down at the beginning of the scene. The script is written. I just have to do some slight revisions on the beginning. Because I was like, do I just start there or what? Or whatnot. So I'm thinking, no. Alright, let's see. I'll pose the hands by manually. The fingers I meant to say. I said the hands. This guy. Alright. I mean, so you're saying that you're working on something right now? Yeah, I still have to go download it. I'm sorry, because my wife wasn't feeling too good, and I've kind of been zoned out on that. Yeah. Like I worked on some stuff, but I've been keeping track of her. I mean, she okay now. Well, not really, but she's better than she was. So I had to go get that and then put his clothes on. Even though everything's gigantic, and I'm gonna say this to you real quick too, man. It ain't hard to put it on there. It really is coming down to trial and error. So, you know, like don't get overwhelmed by it, because Blender is way more simple than the program you're using. The program you're using is convoluted as shit. iClone is it's bloated, and that's just where I'm at with it. People think it's not iClone, Character Creator and iClone. They're bloated. Like there's stuff in there. It's just bloated. Oh, you're just making changes to them. Okay. Yeah, but that Blender is far more simple than that, and it's not even complicated. I think people just make it complicated because they want the thing that they look at to be the thing that the thing they use to be the champion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm real quick to say, hey, look, if this was something else, I'd use that. Like it just has to be that thing though. Hold on, because it's just like any program. Once you know where to go to and do, it's a lot more simple. I also think that people oversimplify Unreal Engine. It is not a simple engine to use. I'm not saying it because I feel like overwhelmed by anything. I'm saying it because it's not a simple engine to use. It's far too many clicks to do the simplest action, and you got to do all these extra things. But then I thought about it. It is actually it's a game engine, so it's what's supposed to happen. This is wrong. I don't like that. She's straight. It just, you know. Just wanted to make sure that I let you know, because, you know, I know sometimes people are like, well, what happened? I'm like, nothing happened. I just, you know, took care of some stuff that needed to be taken care of. You know? 'Cause I know when I want something done, I want it done. Yeah, they did act like it's simple, and it's not. It's really not a simple program. Like, it's not even made to be simple. It's made to be difficult, because when you get the final product, then you know why you got it. Like, you can really sit there and say, you know what, I really bust my tail to get this final product. Unreal is not a simple program. It's not built to be simple. It's not in any way made for somebody to come in there and just use it simply. It's just not. Okay, we're not even gonna. There ain't no need to even keep talking about it. All right, there we go. I do feel like his foot needs to be turned when we're on. Use this instead. There we go. All right, give me this. I think also I should do this. Nah, because I forgot I had the shape key. I keep tripping. Since I did that, now I have to go fix the shape key. Alright. Yeah. That's easy enough. Alright. So he's zoned out on his headset. And then they're over here chilling. I need to give all of them their depth empties. Yeah, so let me do this now. Yeah, I mean, it's all prepping the character is definitely a plus, especially when you know they're going to be something you're going to use on a constant basis. Excuse me. Depth trimmer. I also need to send this to the voice actor so he can see what he's looking at. I don't know. Maybe for me, I don't really need to see the character when I voice act. Just tell me what you want him to sound like, or you know, his character type. I think people kind of overcomplicate some things, but again, you know, I think about things in a simple manner. I don't always think about it in this overly over the top complex fashion. Yeah. So okay, so there's a done. So I need to. The Mancer has one. Jeremy has one. Let me go over to the Mancer. All right, and then I got to give Thread one. So you have Jeremy, Sata, the Mancer, and Trimmer. All right, that's what, 5 characters. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all something here shortly that I thought was cool. It's just one of those things that sometimes you just be like, you know what, you got to figure it out. And I sat down and just thought it through, and it was like, all right, I need to figure out how to do hooks, and then forgot that you have to do it per the vertex. You can't just set up an empty and just do it. And even if you do, you kind of have to have them together for the hook to work. So let's say you put an empty in the scene, and then you take that empty, you click it, and then you click the object and go into edit mode. Then you can make the hook for that vertex attached to that empty. Or you can just go and click that vertex and go up to vertex and then say add hook. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so let me see. Thread. Let's constrain it. Okay, nobody say, man, the freaking constraints, bro. Oh, awesome. All right. It takes so much out of the work sometimes. But yeah, okay, so what I wanted to show you is this. So when I click this, right, you see this cord. Let's turn all this, well, let's turn the bones off. So you got this cord here, which is attached to this unit, which is attached to this headset. So if we grab the headset, because of this gigantic empty, which is here, click it. All right, this empty is hooked. Okay, so it's the hook. So when I grab this, grab the headset, it goes with it. Man, I love that. I don't get it. See, like, so one of my buddies is animating this, so the character's going to be moving, and in that motion, all of that will be moving together. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and stress this thing out. Let's do a stress test. I mean, I know that the 3060 can run it, but let's see anyway. Let's go ahead and just do 2 first. I'm not gonna do the third. I'm gonna do 2 first. All right. If you're here, man, say amen. Put a power fist in the air. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the reason why so many people are scared to jump into Blender is it doesn't have those. It's because of the menus and the shortcuts and all of that. But if I was to do a race with anybody, using HG, putting the character together, putting the scene together, and just doing an overall render, I would hands down beat whoever you put in front of me, because this is just faster. It's just Icon is convoluted as hell. Even using you still have to set up your assets in another program. Even if you used Unreal, you still have to set up your assets to put them in Unreal to get everything working, and then in order for you to get that render out, now you have to record it or do a take or whatever they do to get it out. When here, I just go ahead, Control F12, and I walk off. Or I can use my Render Pilot program, which allows me, this program right here allows me to render multiple shots, up to 12 scenes or 12 Blender files at one time. So I just hit it and then it just rolls. It basically does it from the command line. Let me do this instead. Hold on, cancel. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, it's just one of those things. So anyway, let me go into dark mode, and then in here, when you want to walk or fly, you hit Shift tilde key, And now I can move around the scene. And I have it going slow because I don't want it to move too fast. So now I can go and look at everything. And we got my guy here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He chilling looking at his buddy. Even though I do want to turn his I want to turn his face mask off. His visor. So I mean, I need to come down here. And on that one I'm gonna go 1. And then on this one I'll go 0.99. Ooh, you say 1. Nope. 0.99. And for some reason, see, that's the thing I didn't like about that. Hold on, let me go to linear. Alright, there we go. Because if I click it, I should be able to go to it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, just leave it linear because hash just not gonna work. So I might as well leave it linear. I mean, not hashed, B-spline. So yeah. So I see him looking in that general direction, but he's not looking at him. So I'm gonna fix that so he's looking at him. And then, cause I usually give every person a focal length. So I haven't done that yet. So I'll go ahead and do that. Hold on. Wait, let me, for the moment, where he at? Trimmer. All right, the helmet. I'm gonna hide it. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Just have him look up a little bit towards dude. See what we got. That's a little better. I'm probably gonna go ahead and give him his focal because it don't make no sense to have it not just get, because I do a focal thing where it's like, I'll show you, because I create a new collection, right? And in that collection I just call it focal, which is just an empty that I use to this is what, an animation thing? Okay, yeah. So let's say I come over here, I go focal, I drop an empty. Boom. All right, so we bring the empty in, we bring it down a little bit. We want it bigger than the depth, and I go focal underscore trimmer, right? Now what I'll do is I'll select the depth that I created for thread and move the 3D cursor over there. That 3D cursor is a help. So then I move that over there by hitting Shift S E, right? So now it's over there. So when I come over here and turn the bones back on, or the rigs, I can grab his these controllers here, which control the individual eyes that are locked to this master controller. So I grab that, go down to the limits, and then I'll turn this one off, duplicate, open it up, turn this off, and then teardrop, eye drop, I mean to say, the focal, and then click. And that moves the eye over there. You'll see here shortly that it automatically just allows it to go to that. So now I give him a look at and don't have to do a whole lot to do it. And I can use that focal that I created with that empty anytime I want to move that character's line of sight wherever I want it to be. So let's go in here real quick, and boom, now he's automatically looking at him. And so let's say I take that and move it, right? We'll see his eyes move. So let's say let me turn the overlay off so you can see what I'm saying. So here we go. And I'm just moving that focal that I created. So that's just staring directly at the guy rather than me trying to force it to do it. I can just do it like that. All right, so now let me come out of that, go back in here. So now we're floating around again. It said jump. Oh Lord. That is too cool. I forgot I can do that. If I can speed it up by rolling the yeah, there we go. And then of course now I have a program that allows me to I mean, not a program, an add-on that allows me to make decals. So like this, Let's go back. So let's just say this right here, right? I'll turn the overlays back on. So when I click this, this is an actual image that has been turned into a decal. So this way I was able to create more overlays, stuff to put on the wall, you know, like even here, this one is from Blade Runner, to be honest. Like, I mean, clearly you look at it, like, you'd be like, oh yeah, you know. I just wanted to be able to get in there, and but this was one of my favorite ones right here. So you got your boy Pickle Rick, and then this thing right here came from Midjourney, and I was in one of the discords, and we were just playing with stuff, and that thing was just funny, so I just kept the image of it. So I was like, you know what, let me put this on the wall. So it's not from any particular thing, but it was just funny. I don't know, I had it for months, and I was like, I'm gonna finally get a chance to use that. So yeah, let me go back in here like this. So yeah, and then of course, man, when I say looking nice, what's poppin' there, Josh? Oh, Nova. Oh, excuse me, man. What you mean? Oh, you click it and that's what you saw. Let's go back to it just to mess with him. So yeah, like that. That's too funny. Oh snap! I didn't know I could do that. Okay, cool. All right, I learned something just now about how to use this walk mode a little better. Cause I'd be doing this to go up when I could have just hit Q to go up and E to go down. But yeah, so I even added these cables right here on the lights. Oh, my ceiling missing. Let me add my ceiling back. I forgot I turned it off. All right, so yeah, so I added that. Then of course, I added like a thing here for these cables to go to that light source. Added a lamp. It's funny because there's decals right here. Let me turn the overlay on. So there's a decal right there, which is actually, hey, if you see it, Josh, let me show you something. I want you to see this because this is funny. This is the error. This sheet right here, or this thing that's supposed to be like almost like paper stuck to the table. Thank you, Rand. This came from your errors. This is your error images. I got the other one over here. So I was like, this is the subgenre stuff. So I was like, why not use like code that's just sitting on the thing? I probably was gonna try to find me some stuff that I probably open up the command line or something and then just type in some random stuff and get errors, and then put it like on this display over here. This way, like, this way I don't have this display where it's just, oh snap. Let me click it. So yeah, so this way like I have something other than it just being lit up. Excuse me, I'm thinking about doing like 0.3 because it's still too bright to me. Yeah, that's better. All right, but I want to add more stuff to the thing. I added this, which is supposed to be like a freight, but I don't know why I put it right there, but I did. I don't like how I'll look down and it'd be like, oh, it's 5 people, then all of a sudden it'd be 2. And the only reason why I say this is because it's like, I don't know if it's the phone or what, but anyway, whatever. So who's here? You're here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Other than that, man, yeah. So yeah, and it's cool to be able to like scan through the scene. Then of course, the door. When I open the door, there's light. So I have a light on the other side of that. So when the Mancer comes in the scene, this is the Mancer, right? So from the Tavella series, I'm blurring the lines between each series, so because they both got the same notes of the cyberpunk theme, and I think people will probably watch this and think, oh, he's copying it. I'm like, no. Before the game came out, before Netflix did anything, I already had Tavella. Just go look at the channel, not this one, the Quasi Media Network. I was already doing this. But so I'm like, I'm not, that has no influence on this at all. It can be motivational, but it's no influence on this. I already was in the process of doing these things, but again, having a PC that just wouldn't cooperate. Like what I'm doing right now, I couldn't have done it on the old PC. None of this. Like when I'm saying this is walk through this scene and it not like just break. So. But the Mancers, oh snap, my bad. So yeah, with the Mancers, I'm just like, I just like the characters because they are like the pinnacle of the badass in the series. Don't get me wrong, the nods are serious. Like, I mean, clearly you see it says avoid. Like, we have it here where you avoid this guy. You don't play with this guy. I mean, if you've seen any of the series, watch this though. Yeah, he has a walking part. Let's see what it looks like in playback. Oh my goodness, man. It's just, oh man, seeing all that back there, it's just goodness. But yeah, so I have to give he's not gonna have a focal because he's wearing these shades, but Jeremy needs one, Saturn needs one, and Thread may not need one because he's gonna be in the headset the whole time. So like I said, I'm slowly like putting it together. But I don't think I will add anything else. I mean, I want to, but I don't really need to, I guess. Yeah, so. I mean, of course, I added the pipes, which changed the whole deal, made it feel a little bit more in touch. Then, of course, I added these, which again wasn't there before. So I added the chairs. Added the chairs, and then I added what's some things? The table top. I had some more graffiti. I just don't know where it's at, so I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go with what I got. And that's all to it. I'm trying to figure out what that is on the wall there, because that's not part of that picture. Oh, that's the shiny from the metal. Never mind. But yeah, I want to add more images to the board. Maybe. I finally did the door. I forgot to do it. But yeah. I mean, like I'm showing that, but then let's look at something else real quick. I want to show you. Is it still there? No, I have to open it up. Alright, let's go to it real quick. Let me see. Alright, so yeah, I put this together, but I don't think I'm gonna use the whole thing because I really don't like what it looks like. But this part came out beautifully. That's 35 minutes ago. Okay. All right. So yeah, like right here, this shot. I kind of wanted to add some more stuff out here too, but wasn't really sure how that was gonna work out. So. I might just make this 24 since I'm doing that 24. So. I don't know if that affected anything. No, it didn't. Alright. So yeah, you have this shot. Which, I don't know. I feel like, do I have that on? Yeah, I do. Let's turn that off real quick. That's why I turn it on, because of that. All right. It's the jitter just creates these little fireflies I don't like. Let's see what that look like. Excuse me. But I like this back here, all of that. Those are scans. And I know I'm giving it away ahead of time, but you don't want to break the illusion to after the fact. But I'm still going to do a whole like behind the scenes breakdown of most of this, so it don't really make a difference. But yeah. So I just have to get the lines done. And I really kind of want to add another person in here, somebody they're just chilling with. But like I said, I like this part, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Oh yeah, and let me turn this back on real quick. Hold on. I like this because I added a bag of chips. I was like, do I add more little things here and there? And I think that's a good one to add. Okay, so yeah, like right here. Come over here to it. So we got this here bag. Got the Rancheritos. So yeah, you know, with the got the cigar, the chips. I thought about adding some because of course I added this box here without it. I thought about adding some more like little bitty things here and there. I'm probably gonna go get some tools or whatnot. Like a good example, let's see, let's come over here. A good place to get like just general base meshes is thebasemesh.com. This little stuff, that's where I got the chairs from. So they even got stuff like tools or whatnot, you know. So I thought about getting like a couple of screwdrivers or whatnot to put on the table. Just little stuff that could like just add to the scene that just is general, like something like this, you know, like download that, you know. That's what I wanted, this pen. That's what I needed earlier. That's what I intended to get. I forgot all about it. I like the pliers. And the thing is you can texture them how you want. If you want to up-res them, you can. And that's beautiful, man. The spanner. Like, man. It must be up top. Nah. Got a broom. We don't need no broom. It's dirty in there. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this stuff's as simple as that. I don't know what this would be for. Sports. Ooh, that'd be cool. Bringing the dartboard in, but I don't really feel like coloring that. That's every other thing. I ain't gonna do all that. Shading that, nope. Maybe a dumbbell. Just little stuff to fill the scene in. I mean, it's not like you have to have it, but it'd be cool, I guess. A couple of boxes. I don't want them open. Yeah, no. Miscellaneous. Ah. Okay. See like a can or something like food, but cheeseburger. What? That man, I was looking for something like this earlier, a pack of cigarettes or something like that. My thing is just trying to shade the cigarette. I mean, it could just be simple. Putting something on the outside of the package could be simple too. So it's just like, just package it. Gas canister. I have one of those. I don't remember where it's at. I'm thinking I might go ahead and get it anyway. A lollipop. Military crate. Getting that. Got the empty pizza box. The empty pizza box. A stack of coins. Sitting here super epic and all. What? A wine display rack. Interesting. Alright, let's see what we have. Okay. Accessories. Just a chunky shoe is it? A chunky loafer. Okay, yeah. The frame of some glasses. A key. Lipstick. A lighter. Oh, that might be helpful. Oh, I'm sorry. I kicked my mic. That might be helpful for the smoker. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So like something as simple as that. But see where I'm set up, I'd rather do it like this. Put all of that stuff in one thing. So let's say the items. Right, and then I go over to downloads. Grab all of this because this is just general items. And I'm just gonna drop them in there. This is why I ain't gotta fight with it. All right. And there they go. Okay, so let's say this would be general props, I guess. Maybe. Because a screwdriver would be a tool, so that'd be a general prop. Canister, yeah, a lighter, a crate. The crate can go into, I thought I had a crate in storage. Yeah, so the crate can go into storage. Pen, general, pliers, general, spanner, general, yeah. All the rest of this is general. So, general props. And then I'm gonna start with the lighter because I'm already near the thing. So I'll open that up. Alright, so we can use the FBX. I want to save this first. So I'm going to go to my assets and then I'm just going to create. No, I'm wrong. Go to asset libraries. And then in here, because I'm that guy, I'm going to create a whole folder for this. So it's going to be base meshes. And then a blend file. And then that blend file will be turned into an asset. So this way now I can go into my asset library and create an asset library and then just drop and drag. Well, I'm sorry, drag and drop. Drop and drag. I'm gonna drop it then drag it. All right. So let's see. All right. Yeah. Caps. Base. Meshes. Because even if I shade them, it's still gonna be a base mesh. All right. So it's FBX. Lightor. And it's itty bitty. All right, so in this 4 meshes, that's fine. All right, cool. So like say if I click this right and I click select all and then I right click again and I hit mark as asset, each thing should come with this. It should. We're gonna test that theory real quick. So I'm gonna go back over to the thing. in preferences, file path, and close all these because they're in the way. I'm gonna click this, come over to my general assets folder, base meshes, and click this. So now it's there, base meshes. I'm gonna save, close. I'm gonna open up, go to accessories, and come down here to base meshes, and boom. So the lighter itself, the body is there. See what I'm saying? So like the whole thing isn't there. So that means I don't want that. I don't want that. All right. So let me come over here again. Let me turn this back on. All right. So that means I need to fix that. All right. All right. So go back to base meshes. And it should have worked, but it didn't, which is weird. There it is. Now it wants to do it. All right, cool. So now when I click this, my problem is now it's gonna, it's gonna take all of those meshes and make them separate meshes. I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to fix that. Yep. See, I don't want that. I don't want them to be separate meshes. So that's a no-go. So grab these, and then we're just gonna clear his asset. All right. All right. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna shade this. Shade this real quick, and then because this is gonna be simple. I think. Matter of fact, no, we're not gonna make it simple. We're not gonna make it simple. This is gonna be lighter body. I did not spell lighter at all. I just spelled light body. All right, lighter body. All right, so what I'm thinking is, let's come over here to UV, because I don't know if this it's unwrapped. All right, so what I'm thinking is find a cool image of some sort. I think I had one. Let's go down to images. Boom, and just who cares? Let's just do what we do, dog. All right. So I just want this mesh. I don't want the other meshes. So I just want this, and then I think I'm gonna turn it. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got a better idea. Let's project it. Doesn't matter. You could it's like, let it be any kind of way. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I can deal with that. It's upside down now. I think it is. I could be wrong. It's so interesting. And then this part up here, it needs to be metal. So I'm just gonna assign it. That's it. Keep it simple. All right, click this. I want it to be plastic, so I'm gonna go clear coat. Not dark enough. Not dark enough. There we go. This, I'm gonna make it the metal tip. This. There we go. Alright, so now when I click all of this, Control J is all one piece. So if I want to move something individually, I can. I just have to just go in there and do it. So, like this. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Cool. I feel like this is on the inside. It is. The hell was that? Oh. Okay. That's fine. All right, cool. Now when I make it an asset, boom. We good, dog. And the trick to this is I can just turn this off because now if I add in another mesh, which would be like the lighter or whatever, I mean the screwdriver or something to that effect. Let's see what's going on out there, guys. What y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? What are you doing? Alright, nope. I'm in the wrong space. What are we looking at here? Oh, I haven't unpacked it yet. Look, I'm like, what is going on? I haven't unpacked it. All right. Yeah, I haven't unpacked it yet. Let's see. Pin, module, screwdriver blade. Let's go with the, no, go with the canister. Oh, this is one piece. All right. Bro, that drives me crazy. Man, that gets on my nerves. Like, how you not grab the normal when I had already grabbed the normal? Interesting. I don't want that as the top. I don't really know what metal to use for that. So I guess we're guessing. Use a painted metal. So let me go paint it. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. That will do. Alright, let's see. Boom. Alright, guess not. Alright, let's see. all that sits on needs to be another thing too, I guess. This base. You know what? Nope. Nope. Yep. There we go. Doesn't even matter. Just taking it there. I do want to change this though. I don't like that. There we go. Something ugly like that. Yo. Alright. Even though I'm gonna make it darker. It will be darker. I just feel like it should be different right there. I don't know. Why ask me? Alright, let's see. Oh no! Undo it. Oh, I messed up again. Alright. Let's try this one more time, people. Prepare for battle. Alright, there we go. And boom. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Let me try it again. There we go. Well, I think at least up to that, yeah. I mean, I probably could add like a blur mask or whatever, but this thing is going to be in the background, so I mean, alright. Make it an asset. Hide it. Go to the next one. What's the next one? I don't know. I know I'm going to use... What is this? The hell? Whatever. I know I'm going to use the pliers and the screwdriver, so let me go ahead and extract those. The Voodoo screwdriver. Alright, it has no textures. We're gonna break this thing into parts. Go ahead and get it done now, son. Alright, let me see what I got here. Yep. Then anything else is gonna be. Hold on, wait a minute, I'm tripping. Select. No, I don't want this on that. So let me go. Uh-oh. That still did that? That is weird. Okay. So if I do this, all right. I just want it to be a separate color. I don't want it to be all the same color. So let's go ahead and go to the base, which is should be the driver 2, which can be a painted metal, which would be 12. Go 2. Multiply. Flip it round. Bring it down. Yeah, all around. Now let's see what we got. I made it on point 2. And nah, come on. Alright, there we go. And this has got to be a little dingy, so come on. Maybe just chop it up a little bit. It's not done. Add more darkness. Darkness. Alright, I can deal with that. Alright, cool. Which part is this? So I can see. Okay, so the handle will be you know what? That's cool. Why do I keep missing that one? Something sort of pretty. I'm gonna hit him with that. Ooh. Ew. Alright. That. All right. I'm literally gonna do this, and I know it seems weird, but watch. I'm just gonna go handle, and then I'm gonna add to that. But I'm gonna change this by giving it a mix shader, and then coming to multiply, pulling it, and giving it a bit of a different shade. So this way, where is it? Because the yellow don't seem to want to match. All right, there we go. All right. And then we're gonna just crank it up again. Make it even more crucial. And then in here, shine it up a little bit. Like it's been used. Alright, there we go. Screwdriver. Make it an asset. Hide it. Alright, let's go. So I know those 3 things are gonna go in this scene real quick, so I'm gonna pop back over there. And then miscellaneous, vertical, assets, the lighter, And then on the table, let me make this simple on myself. Trimmer. Is the screwdriver. The screwdriver. You can't get anywhere without the screwdriver. There we go. But I also think I'm gonna change its location. I mean, its rotation. Okay, and then the canister, I'm thinking put it somewhere like over here. I don't know why it's laying on its side, but it is. What's that? This is 90. All right. Okay. All right. Should be on the floor. Yeah. I don't know, it's a weird place for it. I don't know. Maybe over there. Yeah. I think maybe another one on top. Alt D. Just for good measure. What up? Look like just put up. All right. Oh no. See what happens. Yeah. All right. Just to see what it looks like. Come over here. Go to my center. We're gonna turn on the render. See what happens. So what's poppin', people? All right. I'm gonna check the time. How long we going? A little bit over an hour. Cool. Probably gonna stop here in a little bit, check on the missus. Alright, let's see what we got. Too bad. I still feel like this is sort of up too high. I could be seriously tripping, but yeah, it's totally not touching it. That's what I thought it was, but it's not. All right, there we go. No, I wasn't tripping completely. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, those are not bad there. I feel like the colors could be different, but whatever. It's fine. They should be all one color. I could change them right now and just be like, let me just touch all this stuff that I changed. Right? So to say, since they're the same thing, they'll work just fine. And come up here and just go canister, and then assign, and then that's it, and then boom. and they'll both change. I still think it's weird that this looks like that on the edge though. But then it usually would have like a sign or something on there. So that could be part of it. I don't know. Right. Yeah. And of course, you got the good old SIG lighter. Yeah. It's nice, nice, nice. Chilling. Oh, this is moving way too fast for me. Y'all tripping. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Go back to the center. Boom. Alright. I like to create a center, something to put in the middle to keep it easier for me to track. Well, I think that's about enough. Unless somebody got an idea, I don't know. And it needs to be something in reference to adding to the environment. I ain't asking for no texturing techniques and none of that stuff that people are not gonna really be seeing. Like, it's like, why would I add a baseboard when we're never gonna see the base? We're not gonna be looking at the base, you know. Some of these things we'll see will pass by. It's like the board, like having more stuff on the board is cool. But then it's like, what would really go on it? So that's why I'm like, what else could I add to the environment to make it feel more junky, I guess you could say. I don't know, but I'm gonna jump out and get these lines set up, get all the anime stuff set up, and then once I get that set up, I'll I'm gonna say I'll probably stream it tomorrow. Some of the workflow, but I know I'll be working on that tonight. I don't know what else to do. So if there's any questions or whatnot, man, leave comment in the on the community tab. I'm gonna drop something on the community tab, and then leave a comment on this video after it's posted, or the last video. It doesn't make a difference. Just somewhere I could see it, and let me know what it is you would like to see in reference to, like, set building, in reference to, you know, basically getting your stuff situated to get your story put out. Because I've had a debate for the last few days with a few people about what is what, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let 100-year-old ideas stop me from making what I want to make. It didn't stop them. They came up with something, and right. Yeah, it's definitely no junk in there. I just feel like I don't know. I could be tripping because I just wanted to feel more like what you see in those dystopian kind of things, but I think that's more than enough because it just is. So you're right. But anyway, so, you know, having that debate with those individuals, tell them, hey, look, I'm all for conversation and breaking this stuff down, but at the end of the day, it's like, you're telling me something that doesn't help me. If you want to help me, but don't tell me, oh, it could look like this or it could look like that, when in all truth, you know, you got multi-million-dollar movies that flop and they look great. So apparently what it looked like didn't matter. And I can see here right now, and even I'll literally pull out a trumpet and toot my own horn and say, this doesn't look bad. And most anything I've done in the last couple of months hasn't looked bad in reference to the overall look. I think Cycles doesn't look good unless you're using, you know, 5,000-6,000 samples, and it takes too long to render one frame. That's just me. This machine is great and it can render in cycles, but I can get what I want out of Eevee. And it's just that simple. I mean, Blender Studio did it themselves, so why would you limit yourself by trying to do something if your equipment can't do that? Then do what your equipment can do, and you do it at that level and be okay with that. Put it out and move on to the next thing. And that's how I move. So I'm always learning, always increasing. If you look back at the Quasi Media Network channel, you will see the progression. And even now, I'm still working on changing the way I animate to fit what I want to tell in a story, not to fit some idea, some tradition that I just don't care about. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's people hear that and they, oh, you've betrayed me. I'm like, no, I just don't care, because that stuff is phasing out. They're using motion capture, performance capture. I mean, you had the whole 2 movies where they use motion capture. It's called Avatar, you know, and it's just that simple. Like, they only did a few things by hand. Everything else is straight through the computer. I mean, real talk. So when do you catch up to that? So why can't I do the same thing? Why can't I sit here and say, okay, I have these motions I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to do this over here. I'll control this manually, etc., etc. So there's no cheating. You want to know what the cheating is? Not accomplishing it. The cheating is sitting there 4 years to do a 6-minute clip. I'm sorry, that just sounds like an excuse to me. And it's like, if you really want to impress me, get it out. I feel like that's the people like Spielberg and Nolan and all of these guys, they get it out. So even if it's at that level, they get it out. Even if it's not at the level you think it should be, they still get it out. You're too scared to get it out. Why? Just put it out, man. That's got to be your reference. That's going to be your reference point. So you look back and say, okay, well, a year ago, this is where I was. A year later, this is where I am. Now, a year from now, this is where I am and where I was a year ago. And that's what you do. Don't sit here going, well, man, I just want to get it right before I put it out. It's still going to flop because you're only going to get what you're going to get. If I'm only going to get 30 to 40 views on the video, that means there was 30, 40 people that wanted that content, that intended, that's what they look for. That's what they wanted to listen to. That's what they wanted to watch. That's what they wanted to see. And I'm not going to sit here and go in circles about something and say, well, I got to make it for all audiences. Not everybody is into science fiction. Not everybody is into, dystopian futures. Not everybody is into, fantasy. And I'm into fantasy and sci-fi and cyberpunk, the sub-genre of cyberpunk, because it's not a genre, it's a sub-genre of sci-fi. You know what I'm saying? And I'm into those things, but I don't watch all the content of it. I don't watch all the stories made in those genres and subgenres. Why? Because I'm not into what the story they're telling or into how they did it. It's that simple. So you shouldn't expect when you drop something, everybody to flood to, oh, look what I made. It's beautiful and pretty. The water simulation is so great. No one gives a damn. No one cares. They're bored. I mentioned something like Thor: Love and Thunder. It looks great. But it's really there's no story. It's the same old in and out. We got a guy that's mad because he was hurt and now he's doing things to people he should never be able to have the power to do. Yeah, okay. All right, next. The best thing about the whole movie to me was the goats. So with that being said, man, it's just you have to sit back and say to yourself, do I just sit here on this and say, well, it could be better. Well, I want people to accept it, and you still go, man, it only got 100 views. Now you don't want to play. Now you don't want to animate, or you don't want to build, or don't want to make anymore. That's cool. That's not cool at all. That's not cool at all. Go get it, man. Use what you have at your disposal. Don't be trying to worry about, well, I mean, I've used that asset already. Oh, well, I've used these. Do you know how many times I've used these low poly barrels? A lot. Those barrels are in my asset library. You feel me? I use this tool called A-Tools, which is free on Gumroad. Well, it's called Geo Cables and Geo Pipes, but the thing is, I think I named it A-Tools, or it's named A-Tools, because I don't remember renaming the side panel. But that's how you get the pipes, and I got the cables. I mean, if I go over here to Geo Pipes, right, and it say I click miscellaneous, I click this, I click there, and I click there. Did I do it? Yeah, there go the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Instantly got myself a pipe. So it's like there's a pipe. Boom. Explain to me, why wouldn't you do what works? And you're thinking the studio's doing all this complex stuff, but let me show you something. Go to the last Corridor Crew video and watch the Eric from Weta Digital, Weta FX, talk about the breakdown of shots. And you go, that's all they did? Yes. Y'all trying to do too damn much. You're trying to do all of this stuff in a scene that they're not even doing, and they have budgets for manpower. They don't have budgets for computing power. People say, I just wish I had the budget. The budget is just to pay people to get it done. That's the only reason why it was $1 million or $500 million or $250 million budget, because they had that many people working on the project, and they'd already projected how long it was going to take to get the project done, and they had to make sure they had the overhead to pay those people. That's what the budget's for. It is not for all the other stuff. They got somebody making assets, not downloading them. So why would you be sitting there trying to make a chair when you can just go download one for free off Sketchfab, CG Trader, whatever the other one is, I can't think off the top of my head. All of these places, it's right there. Just get those little things and be done, man. You heard this somewhere else. Well, I want it to be, unique. You're not going to get that. No matter which way you put it. If you got Harry Potter wizard and you got your wizard, and they still do the same thing. They both carry a wand. They both zap things. What's so unique about that? Well, mine's different because, he has ADHD. Well, that don't mean shit. That's stupid. So at the end of the day, stop for a second and say to yourself, hold on, wait a minute, man. Let me just tell my story. Yeah, just tell your story, bro. Just tell your story. Well, it doesn't look good. To who? To those 3 people that showed up? Who cares? Learn. You're learning. Put it out. You go to Blendstream and look at some of the stuff over there on Blend.stream, and trust me, man, there's stuff there where you go, oh, okay, yeah, that wasn't bad. Then you got stuff, oh man, that looked great, but it was boring. And then you got other stuff, you go, man, that was actually good all the way through. Like, I want to see more of this. Like, where's the channel? So now you go to their channel because you want to see more of it, because you're interested in it. That's how this works. And that's why I'm just like, please don't limit yourself, man. Don't limit yourself. I mean, the fidelity of this character is nowhere near. Look at it. I mean, look at this. This is something I downloaded in 2018, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fidelity of this character is nowhere near this. I mean, like, come on. You telling me these are the same? This look the same? No, it doesn't. Like, in no way, fashion, or form. Oh Lord, I went too far out. But yeah, it's like, don't set yourself up for failure. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off. Get me some breakfast. I started this early, didn't it? That's the first. And I may even come back on. It just depends. I think I might. It may be a little bit later, but I'm gonna go check on her, make sure everything's straight. And holler at you guys.